Hello, it's me, Harper Savage, and today I got my sketchbook, but it's not what you think. It's not another moon phase yet. Well, we got the sketchbook out because I want to use it for swatching some dollar store finds. I'm going to use this page right here. This is set up to be a moon phase in the future, but it has plastic on the back of it, so I don't think this product will bleed through. So a while ago, somebody actually mentioned that they use dollar store markers, and this was like a really long time ago. Hopefully I can find the comment and show you guys what I'm talking about. But if not, you're gonna have to trust me. Somebody talked about it. Okay. I found these at the dollar store. They are the ink branding, and I do have ink alcohol markers. So I was wondering if these were any good, and I got every set that they had at the time, which, you know, we made a complete rainbow plus indigo and silver. I know indigo is in the rainbow, but I don't count it as part of the rainbow. So I wanted to go ahead and swatch these and see what they look like, and we might color in a coloring page or maybe just do doodles. It really depends because I'm still kind of suffering from a bug bite. I know I've been complaining about it for like 3 weeks now. I recorded these all at the same time, okay? I don't still have the bites by the time you're watching this video, I hope. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the specs on these. They are vibrant metallic ink with glitter. Glitter markers by Ink. Bullet tip. Comes with 2, and it looks like you do the good old shake and pump method to activate them. So let's crack them all open. Oh wow, I can actually like see the ink in there. Might be hard to tell on camera though. Man, how graceful am I opening these? Alright, you know the drill. Gotta appease the rainbow gods. Time to activate them. I'm gonna feel bad if they don't work, right? Because we could blame it on it being dollar store, or we could blame it on the fact that I haven't used these since I purchased them maybe a year ago. I'm gonna give it another shake. Ooh, sparkly. Okay, we got one to work, so that's a good sign. Maybe the rest of them are fine. We'll see. Okay, so they're all swatched. And I gotta say, I really like this color. This indigo. I'm guessing it's supposed to be an indigo color. It looks like a really deep purple color, not necessarily a bluish color. And they're all super sparkly. The sparkles in them, or the pearlescent or glitter, whatever you want to call it, is silver in all of them. So much like the Mondo Llama's glitter markers, the ink is the color, the sparkles are silver. And speaking of Mondo Llama glitter markers, they work pretty similarly. I think the ink in these is a little bit thinner though. So I'm not really sure if these are considered paint markers. They could just be ink markers, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. It's just not as thick as paint marker, in my opinion. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the page to see if any of it bled through, and it looks like the red and the green did. And this color, yeah, the purple, the dark purple, it looks like they have the potential to bleed through. So glad I did it in this spot where I have like this plastic like bottle wrap glued into my sketchbook. I can already tell that that silver is going to be transparent, and it's going to need a couple layers before it's like opaque. But I think maybe all of them are kind of like that, like they're not at full opacity. So we're going to do some tests and whatnot to see like how they work with each other. I do see a streakiness, but that could be my paper, because my paper is very, very thin. Kind of scared to mix these while it's still wet. Yep, that yellow is very transparent. Alright, my circles are not very circle shaped. It's not doing well in layers, but again, that could be this paper type. So I do see some transparency. I can see the red through all the colors, and I can see, and the blue also like went over the colors, but I can still see that there's a little hint of the colors existing behind it, or yeah, existing behind it. So I would say that these are pretty transparent and probably not good for layering. And it did start to tear up my paper, but this is dollar store stuff. You can see right through my paper right now, so that is not shocking to me. So I'm a little bit afraid to do a blend test here, but I think for the sake of the video, we should do red into orange, see if we can get them to blend together. Not that I do this with my other glitter pens, but it is nice to know. And I'm already seeing it like scratch off itself. So I'm gonna say no to a wet blend test. Like, you might be able to layer the colors once they're fully dry. But when I went back over the orange with the orange, it started to pull it away, but it was still wet. So it could be something that doesn't happen when it's dry. And I might give that a shot once it dries up. Also, if you're wondering, they do have a slight smell to them. Now the fan is on in my room, so it could have just whiffed it away really quick. But I'm also somebody who doesn't have a problem with the Sharpie smell, so I can't say for sure if this is gonna bother anybody or not. I don't think it will, in my opinion. I would say this took like a minute or so to dry. It's not gonna be like instantly dry, but it's also not gonna take 10,000 years. I'm gonna go ahead and go back over the orange now to see if it'll scratch itself away still. And the answer is it kind of is, yeah. With this knowledge, I think we can still color something. So I'm gonna pick a coloring page to color. All right, so this is a page I picked out. I'm probably not gonna use all of these colors just because there's not a whole lot going on this page. So let's go ahead and color. Realized I didn't do the pen cap test, and they do in fact cap on the back of the marker. So that didn't really take a whole lot of time up. I'm gonna go ahead and lean it upward so you guys can see what it actually looks like outside of the glitter and sparkle that look fantabulous. So here's what it looks like on the surface. Super streaky, and the orange would not coat over itself. Like, you could see it just kind of pushed itself away over here. I think there's like something just wrong with the orange too in general though, because the yellow came out pretty juicy. But again, it won't like color over itself very well. So this is definitely more of something I would write with and less of what I would color with. Unless you're doing tiny areas, because the horse mane doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I would say it's super sparkly, it's transparent, and I think it's a little bit lower on the list than the Mondo Llama glitter pens, because I know I also had problems with those in general, but like not a deal breaker. The full set of this is about like $5–6, probably a little bit more, including tax. Do I think they are worth their price? Yeah, I think you get $5 to $6 quality out of these. Do I recommend them over other paint marker brands or glitter marker brands? No. I would say if you already have like a glitter marker that you use, stick with that. I personally have Mondo Llamas and Posca glitter markers. I think even the Mondo Llama ones are better than these. They're the same nib size too, so they're very similar in that regard. I do like that I can actually see the ink in the barrels here. You can see the bubble and the marble in there. I think that's very cool, so you know when you're actually running out or if you're clogged. But other than that, they're too transparent. You can't really layer them. They don't blend well, and they're streaky. So for all those reasons, I would say pass for these. But let me know what you think. But that is going to be it for me today. If you want to check out another cool video where I try out glitter pens, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. If you want to catch up on anything you missed, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTubey things of comment, liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!